these type of rumors and speculation and put pressure on Rob Pelinka to go make a move. Which I'll give you my opinion. I want to know your opinion down below. Should we go after a player? Should we go after a player knowing what happened last time when we had 3 stars and we were top heavy and didn't have depth? Because that's what happened with Phoenix. I immediately knew when Phoenix made the trade for Kevin Durant, I said they're not going anywhere. They don't have enough smoke. Them 3 guys of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, KD, they weren't going to go over the top because you need depth now. The NBA is pivoting back towards its original 1-2 punch game. That's what's happening. I mean, that's how we won in 2020. That's how we've had success. AD, LeBron, lots of good defenders / shooters around them. That's literally been the magic sauce to the Lakers and their success. And we talked about this as I was breaking down, doing the season recap, storylines and whatnot that happened this year. We come to a place where we're saying all LeBron and AD need are defenders and shooters around them. They don't need a 3rd star. But then retirement gets threatened and we're in the offseason now. And now the Lakers fandom has all the smoke in the world to say what on earth are we going to do now as far as roster is concerned. So let me break this down, man. Man, if you're still here, if you're just joining, if you're watching this, click the like down below. If you like Lakers content, if you like sports content, we're going to cover our favorite teams, but let's not act like there ain't a lot of crazy stuff going on in the sports world. In championship mode, media sports is going to tackle all these different topics as they come along. So let's not try to act like this is one of less and it's only Lakers content. I enjoy Lakers content because I'm a Lakers fan. That and I enjoy what non-Lakers fans have to say about our team. I want to know. Not to talk crap, not for hate, but I just truly want to know what the rest of the league and the fandoms are thinking about what the heck is going on in LA and what could potentially be going on. But shout out to As It Stands Lakers. Shout out to Dan the Lakers fan. Shout out to Alan Sleewall. These are all great Lakers channels that I follow and enjoy and have inspired these different discussions with the Lakers roster. So as we break it down, going into the offseason, I'm going to give you my Lakers roster keep and sweep for this coming season. We're going to run a simple keep and sweep for the Los Angeles Lakers roster. So we're going to run a Lakers keep and sweep in the roster. Players we should keep, players we should get the heck out of here, dude. I'm not going to play with you cats, bro, anymore. Because let's be real, when I was breaking down the first part of this podcast, we broke down the fact that this roster was just not good at the beginning of the year. And again, that's due to this 3 stars, top heavy team, Russell Westbrook, $47 million or something like that a year. A max contract for a dude that's not even a max player anymore. Oh, man, horrible. We're going to break this down, man. And I'm going to say we might have some like differing things, but tell me, who is the keep and sweep for your Lakers roster going forward? Who should we go after? Who should we keep? Obviously, we're talking about Austin Reeves, Rui. Those are the real ones. But you might be surprised at what I'm going to say going into this keep and sweep of the roster. So Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba. Should we keep or sweep Mo Bamba? That is the question right now. Comment down below. I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to tell you why. That might freak cats out because Mo Bamba, that dude's gung-ho from 3. He's super inconsistent. He was hurt throughout the playoffs. But I'm thinking of this. The reason I say we should keep Mo Bamba going into this next season is because his contract could be a dealable asset for the Lakers going forward. Especially if there's rumors circling about LeBron James retiring, then we for sure need to make trades. And then there's rumors about the Golden State Warriors, and we're going to get into that in a minute. But if that is the case, extreme case, right? An extreme case for Lakers fans of LeBron James either retiring or the Warriors making a trade move on him. I don't know. Those are just rumors that they've been talking about. Then we for sure need to keep Mo Bamba. Not for his skill, but for his contract becoming a dealable asset, we need to keep Mo Bamba. Malik Beasley, oh man, Malik Beasley was one of them guys. So sad, but he's young. I think about that too. This is another reason why I might say, hey, we might want to keep some of these young players, because when it comes to like someone like Malik Beasley, he's an ace from 3 at times, super streaky. We caught the bad side of his streak. Couldn't space the floor because he's streaky. And that happens because cats will be there shooting 39%, 40% from 3, become a Laker, and they can't shoot the rock anymore. Cats can't hold that smoke anymore. And that Malik Beasley, unfortunately, was one of those guys. But he's another guy. I'm going to keep his contract. Because there's two things. You can keep it, use it as a tradable asset, or we could catch a hot streak from Malik Beasley and he can become a solid rotational piece for the Lakers going forward. Malik Beasley can be that guy. And this is why I'm just like, okay, I wasn't super hard on Malik Beasley. He's young. And this ain't the Utah Jazz, dog. Like, this ain't the Utah Jazz. Any cat can go and shoot and be a dog from 3 for one of these clown teams, bro. Utah Jazz. Who's the other team you played with? Timberwolves. Like, yo, you can be that guy for the Timberwolves all day long, but can you be that guy for the purple and the gold? I will give him the benefit of the doubt and say, hey, keep his contract to become a dealable asset in the future, or to build up his value like we did with Lonnie Walker by keeping him around, letting him play out of his little funk that he's in. Troy Brown Jr., unfortunately, get rid of him. Sweep him. Troy Brown Jr. is one of them guys. He's got to be swept. Get him out of there. Even though he was a great rotational piece for us, defend, and he was getting some shooting in. His defense picked up during the playoffs too. I was very impressed by Troy Brown Jr. But regarding these things, I could be wrong too. I'm not going to lie. We might want to keep him too because his defensive prowess and upside is there. We might be able to keep him for cheap too. Might be able to keep Troy Brown Jr. for cheap. I'm going to say 50-50 on him, not because of his contract becoming a dealable asset, but because Lakers might just want to keep him as a rotational piece, defense, and shooting threes. Because that's one thing that excites me about the Lakers, is that we might be able to reap the blessing of having the team together for a year, because Rob Pelinka and these dudes, and this is LeBron James teams just do this all the time. LeBron James their teams get flipped freaking year to year. And that's potentially a problem for all of us when it comes right down to it. And they try to flip these rosters every year. It's like, no, dude, keep the rosters for the most part together and move forward. So we might want to keep Troy Brown Jr. not for his dealable contract. I doubt there's going to be anybody that wants to keep his contract, that wants to trade for it in this next coming year. So I would re-sign him, and I would re-sign him as a solid rotational piece / shooter. Max Christie's another one. He's a project, but for some reason, they're going to keep him. Team-friendly deal. They're not going to deal him. He has a lot of upside to him. Now, Anthony Davis, he's on contract for us, but there's this continuing vibe just going around the league that if LeBron James retires, you deal him immediately. I'm not going to lie. If you're hearing it from me first, keep or sweep, not on skill alone, right? Whatever. We know he has skill. We know Anthony Davis has skill. We know he's one of them talents, but if LeBron James retires, you trade Anthony Davis immediately. And I'm going to give you one of my dream scenarios if we have to rebuild on the fly that Rob Pelinka might dive into, regarding reports that I've heard and guys that I've talked to and different Lakers fandoms that are kind of connected but not connected, and allegedly this, that, and the freaking third. But let me get to this. Anthony Davis, you trade him immediately. I'm going to tell you where, if. This is why the title to this thing, AD LeBron, are they going to continue? Is this over? Are the Lakers going to rebuild? We had a great year. So many questions happening, but they're all contingent. There's different scenarios playing out at the moment that us as Lakers fans and NBA fans who like to follow the Lakers, we really have to keep a close eye on this, especially with Anthony Davis, because I'm going to say this. His value is skyrocketed, even though we Lakers fans have this smoke for him. This smoke because he is very talented and he dominates at times, but then there's also that, he might not be the guy. We're going to get into that in a minute. Wenyen Gabriel, smoke him. He's got to be. Sweep him. keep or sweep. Put it in the chat below. Wenyan, I'm sorry, brother. You had a couple great moments. Not great moments. You had a couple good moments. Well, you're sweat, brother. I would not keep Wenyan Gabriel. He's just, what is he? I thought he was a center when we originally signed him in last year's offseason. I was like, oh yeah, we got another center. Cool, a long, lanky center. No, he's not. He's like 6'7". Like, and he can't really shoot. He can shoot, but he can't. He can kind of defend, but he can't. He can kind of rebound, but he can't. Like, bro,
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Not for the Lakers, brother. You're gonna have to go look. You're gonna have to go wheel and deal on another squad, bro. Sorry, Wenyan. You gotta go, my brother. We sweeping Wenyan. LeBron James, obviously you keep him. I keep him. That's if he don't retire. That's if, again, like the Golden State Warriors don't try to make a play on him, which everybody's talking about, but I'm not going to give validity to damn near anything until there's legitimate evidence that there could potentially be a LeBron James trade. Like, we know he wants to play with his son. He wants to be that guy, you know what I mean? So I would be like very hesitant. Scottie Pippen Jr., these are just whatever, right? Contracts. These dudes didn't even play this year. Austin Reeves, y'all better pay this man the bag, bro. Y'all better pay this man the bag. Y'all better give Austin Reeves that bag, bro. You guys better pay this man this summer. Any deal that comes along, you're going to want to put a matching offer for that. I do that immediately for Austin Reeves. He's a part of the young core. He's a future piece that could be there when LeBron and AD have passed on and moved to other teams or retirement. So Austin Reeves, that's an easy one. Shaquille Harrison, that's another guy that I would keep and use his contract as a potential. I would re-sign him as a potential, contract that we could flow along. If not, just cut him. But I don't really see that for him. I think more than likely Shaquille Harrison's gonna get cut. That's just me though. D'Angelo Russell, that's another guy. It's so funny because the guys we acquired in trade are guys that were like, hey, re-sign them to potentially trade them to some other team. Which again, if we get into the smoke like we are about to do in the trade rumors, D'Angelo Russell is someone I am immediately saying, yo, re-sign this guy because we might need him as an asset. I'm very disappointed by D'Angelo Russell's play toward the end of the year, even though he had very good moments in the regular season and they didn't get to have a full off season. We get that. But let's be real, D'Lo. You do this to every team. Teams fall in and out of love with you like crazy. And I think the Lakers fandom is feeling that same smoke when it comes to D'Lo right now. D'Lo's one of those guys, bro. D'Lo is one of those guys, unfortunately, right? We would love to keep him. I mean, I'm whatever, right? But unfortunately, we're probably going to end up re-signing him in order to use his contract as a tradable asset. If not, they end up... See, this is why it works both ways for these tradable assets, because you keep the asset. If they play good, you rise their value. If they play good, obviously your team's obviously going to benefit from that. But if they play good or play bad or mediocre, you still get to deal their contract. Give them dealable contracts, which I think Rob Pelinka is going to lean into this offseason. I say you keep D'Lo because you have three layers of things that could potentially happen with his contract. I am one of those guys. Just keep him for now, but more than likely we're leaning toward the side of dealing his contract to someone who might want it for a future piece, right? Dennis Schroeder,
Wait a minute.
Wait, wrong sound effect because he was one of them guys for a little bit. Love-hate relationship with Dennis Schroeder as well. Darvin Ham seems to love this guy for some reason. Darvin Ham loves his point-of-attack defense, which, now that I think about it, why would you love his point-of-attack defense? Like, Jamal Murray killed this guy, bro. And you could have said, well, he would have killed someone else more. Maybe. Dennis Schroeder's defense and his ability to hit open shots was impressive to me. But I just don't see it happening. I have a feeling someone's going to end up giving him the money that he wants. And he's already fumbled the bag once. So I see Dennis Schroeder getting bought by another team in the offseason. I don't see it unless maybe Darvin Ham makes a legitimate push. Say, hey, we need this guy. I want this point of attack defense point guard. Go and keep him. Because I will say this. Upside to Dennis Schroeder, besides him like pummeling the bag horribly, Dennis Schroeder is a decent defender, pretty good above average defender, and I was very surprised with his ability to hit open shots. So he was hitting open shots. So I respect him for that. But more than likely, I feel like the team's going to offer him more. And I feel like we're not going to be able to kind of hang with that type of thing. This guy, Cole, don't even know who the heck this is. Tristan Thompson was another one. I was like, wow. Like, game 4, he goes in there. He's actually playing pretty good. As far as the center's concerned, we don't have one. And then Darvin Ham don't like to play centers for some reason. That was another knock on him as a coach. Like, Darvin Ham struggling to play centers. And we're just like, dude, like, what the heck is going on, dude? But Tristan Thompson ends up getting some burn in game 4. I respect him for that, but I just don't see the Lakers keeping him. He's a sweep, man. Sweep Tristan Thompson. If they keep him, though, I'm not going to be mad. Jared Vanderbilt, automatic keep, bro. You got to keep this guy. Team-friendly deal. Great defender. With the caveat that you just tell him in the exit interviews, hey, man, we want you to learn how to consistently knock down that corner jumper. Like, if Jared Vanderbilt can consistently knock down that corner jumper, we're going to be freaking on to something. Defend the other team's best player, then go and knock down this jumper. It's going to be a thing. Jared Vanderbilt, easy one. Keep him. Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Skywalker, dude. I absolutely love Lonnie throughout the whole year. Unfortunately, for some reason, Darvin Ham got smoked with him, and he was like, yeah, I'm not going to play you. Which is a funny thing. It's like, whatever. Like, shout out to Reggie from the locker room. Reggie said that he farted, bro. And Darvin Ham got pissed at him and never played him again. I think it's hilarious. But Lonnie ended up coming through for us in the clutch in the playoffs. So he's respected. I don't know. I've seen the league do this to players. When players think that they're worth more than they are. Obviously, Dennis Schroeder's one of them guys. And they go and test the market. And the market's like, yeah, no, we don't want you. Go prove it to us another year. Go do a prove a deal, another one. And then the player ends up going back to the team. And the team ends up offering him another deal. But I feel like Lonnie played himself into some respect. So I feel like a team's going to pick him up. Yeah, I feel like Lonnie Walker's going to be one of the guys we're not going to be able to keep. So, yeah, sweep him. We're probably not going to be able to keep Lonnie Walker in this system, man. We want him. I love it. But I'm going to be honest with you. We need to re-up Rui. That's another one. I don't know if I said Rui. Easy one. Keep him. I don't know if we're going to, like, we're for sure Austin and Rui are the people that you want to re-sign them immediately. You're going to try to make that happen. So I don't see someone like Lonnie Walker sticking around. He's going to be odd man out because, like I said, you keep the Malik Beasleys, the Mo Bambas of the world, the D'Angelo Russells of the world to either they prove it to us or you use them as an asset in a trade. We heard rumors of the Kyrie Irving trade and whatnot, but that's my keep and sweep for this coming off season. We're going to have to see when free agency opens up.